Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Sekiro. Last time, we took on Lady Butterfly once again, and we got our revenge. A surprisingly swift victory, which I was very happy for, and we saw the conclusion of the events at Hirata Estate. Wolf, fucking stabbed in the back by who knows who, and then rescued by Kuro. And I think we learned the source, the transfusion of the dragon's heritage and the divine heir's blood that now courses through our veins and allows us the power of resurrection. Very, very cool discovery. And we also conquered our fears and covered our rear and took on Headless. And that fight, it turned out to not be the most challenging fight ever, but it was one that I think really, as I looked back on it, I realized what was really throwing me off was the fact that we couldn't move hardly. The movement restriction, I think, I've realized has been one of my least, if not my least favorite thing about playing these games. There always seems to be a zone with a poison swamp or something that just slows you the hell down. You can't move hardly at all. DS1 was the exception, sort of, where yes, there was Blighttown, but there was a ring that would help you out and let you walk normally. But otherwise, Shrine of Amana, Nightmare Frontier, Farron Keep, these places, probably my least favorite in each of their respective games. And I think we had a little bit of that feeling, just a very uncomfortable feeling when I was fighting Headless. Just an uncomfortable fight all around, but we managed to get the job done. And today we're going to turn our attention to some stuff that we picked up the previous, the episode before last, where we, let me get to the right tab here. We picked up this letter at the end of our exploration of the castle. Ishin's letter. Dear Emma, the Ashina castle gate has grown loud with the sound of scurrying. The Tengu will see to the rats, worry not. So we need to talk with Emma about this and see if she knows some stuff. Maybe she knows Ishin's whereabouts. Maybe she knows Kuro's whereabouts. I think we're expecting that Kuro is somewhere in the castle. And we'll probably need to check in with the Tengu as well. We also picked up last time, we got this at the end of the, we got this from Lady Butterfly. And I don't quite know how to use this. I sort of forgot about it as we got focused on Headless, but I then realized I don't know how to use this. So maybe Emma has some information on this as well. So why don't we go ahead and talk to her, and then we'll also make the rounds to some of our other characters to just see what new dialogue we have. But let's check in with Emma here. There's no option to give her the letter. That is surprising. But maybe there's a talk. Maybe there's new dialogue. No. Okay. That's a bit surprising. I thought for sure we would have had something new. Obviously don't have any new gourd seeds. So nothing new with Emma. Okay. Well, that kind of expedites the process here. I'll quickly check with the sculptor, but we talked with him last time a fair bit. And I don't think there's going to be... This is all the same as before. Are there any upgrades that we want to do right now? We actually don't have any Sen, but if we did want to upgrade, do we have the materials? We still have the materials for a couple of these. Okay, I'm not planning to do any of these upgrades right now. We still have not tried out the loaded spear. That is something that we need to try at some point. See if we can work that into the mix here. But we're going to keep debating the upgrades for the moment. Let's quickly check with you. We'll just make the rounds here at the temple. Yeah, okay. And, okay. Good. Interested to know, definitely the main overarching objective for us, I think, is still trying to find Kuro. Kuro is this is the same as before. I think Kuro would be the one since Emma doesn't seem to know anything about that Sakura droplet. It would seem like maybe we have to get to Kuro and he knows, because let me read it again here. Like, it increases resurrected power, allowing one additional resurrection. To repeat the vows of the Undying and be awarded resurrected power once more surely necessitates the aid of a divine child of the dragon's heritage. It sounds like we've got to talk to Kuro. I could be missing something here. But let's go ahead and talk to... I wanted to check with our friend over here at the... what was his name? Was it Anayama? The other guy who was still looking for our info from the samurai. He wanted to know what the samurai were up to. Something like that. Let's just check with him. I don't think we would have found anything new yet, but let's just make sure about that. Do you have anything to buy anymore? Okay, we don't have any talk options, and your stock is still depleted. We're still not able to use this this phantom kunai either. Okay. So nothing new with you. Let's head to the Tengu. Quickly head over there. Trying to think if there's anybody else that we want to check in with. But we really just need to make progress in the castle for the most part at this point now. Because we do have these other... We have Senpu Temple. We also have the... there's this dungeon entrance as well, which is considered part of the castle, I guess. We want to be looking in there eventually. Let's go to... Actually, we want to go here. I just want to quickly check with... I don't remember if we have killed any other rats, per se. And whether... If we had, would that progress things with the Tengu? Either way, it's good to check in with our... The guy who said the name of the game. Who called us the name of the game. We are the one-armed wolf, the lone wolf. Okay, this is still the same as before. Okie dokie. Well, we've checked in. I really thought Emma would have had something for us regarding that note. Some of these key items are a little puzzling as to exactly how you how they play into things. But let's go ahead now. I guess we are going to start at the rooftops. The rooftops, not the rooftops. I mean, sort of at the rooftops. We're going to go to the antechamber here. And we're going to just do a little bit of quick backtracking because I noticed that there were some things that I missed. There was one piece of loot right there on the roof that I completely tunnel vision past. And so we need to... I want to check back out here and see. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the hell happened? I did not remember you being here. And also, I did not remember you quite being... I mean, we know there's the dive bombers, which I guess there was 2 of them, wasn't there? I totally am lost as to what just happened, but holy shit. These guys are they are something else. I didn't remember exactly how this dive bomb attack worked, because I guess this guy did it too, and they both died? Because they blew themselves up? Is that what happened? Like goblin sappers from, that's what it's making me think of from World of Warcraft. Or I guess just Warcraft in general. We still have to... These guys are these are crazy fucking nightjar. Okay, so this place we had not yet explored, and now I'm looking down here and I'm seeing these massive fish in the water. Oh boy. We've now been introduced to the possibility of dealing with water enemies, aka fish. Man-eating fish, potentially. The ones we found in Hirata Estate weren't too nasty. Okay, I want to go up here because there's a couple places I want to explore. There's also that guy up in the kite. Oh gosh, this is so... How can I get... I want to get to a place where I am not... Because they're going to see me here at some point, right? I mean, we could just go up and fight. Let's just go up and fight. Or we go against this guy. We get this guy out of the way first. Oh, but now I've attracted the whole crew. I didn't realize there was guys on the other side that I was going to beat. And then we've got the guy coming in from the kite. Hold on here. I aggroed the entire fucking rooftops. That's what I did. Cool. Cool. So we're repositioning here to try to get in a little bit more of a one-on-one sort of fight. All right. Shadow Rush is so good. Love it. What I don't love right now is that I'm getting between two enemies. And I also switched fucking... Wow, okay. That was a cluster. Coming back onto the rooftops here. Jesus Christ, how are you supposed to do this? All right, let's resurrect. Drink. I'm a little unsure still of their moves. So some of them, I'm like not sure when they're gonna like shoot shuriken at me. So I was a little bit on the defensive there, deflecting. Yikes! Holy fucking shit! Yeah. Okay, we got one of the guys there. This guy up here. I just wanted to get back over to. Oh, I can just. Oh my god, I could do it like that. I could just go up and crouch, and the guy wouldn't even see me. I thought for sure he would see me there as soon as I got onto the roof. But of course, peripheral vision in this game absolutely sucks. I'm trying to pick up the loot, not hug the wall. We're getting into it here. You really got to hit the ground running when it comes to dealing with Sekiro. And here is the loot that I just completely walked over. Some Ungo sugar. Okay, not bad. Now, the other place that I saw, or had not really explored, I think, was... Well, let me just see about this guy with the yellow arrow first to see if I can sneak around and deal with him so he's not on my case. Could I even get a... Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's right here. Shit. I thought he had turned the other direction. Oopsie. Hold on. Gotta get the sneak attack, as my frame rate has a hiccup there for some reason. And go over here. Oh, the kite. I forgot about there's a kite guy that has still yet to come down from his kite. Yeah, that guy is still up there. I'm not sure when he is going to. Also, I just realized that we have a view down to the reservoir where we battled the Seven Spears guy. There's the Moon View Tower. Look at that. There you go. Never realized that. Oh, this is where. Okay, so I wanted to go up here to this spot. Can you please? Can I get up here without aggroing that guy, I wonder? Here's a look into where we've been in the antechamber. When do you trigger? Was this a thing or no? I guess not. I thought maybe this would lead somewhere, but it does not appear to. It also didn't aggro the guy. So, all right. So I thought that we had like a little extra area here, maybe. Is there a passageway? If I got onto this ledge, I'm trying to see if there's... It looks like it's blocked off. Okay, so they had a grapple point to get to this spot. Is this another grapple point? Looks like a snake, actually. Hold on a second. Look at this. Of course, it's going to blur out. Is it because we have like a depth of field sort of deal? Like there's stuff in the background? Is that why it's blurring out? Who knows? Just trying to get a little bit of a closer look. It looks like there's a little bit of like a dragon's head on it. That's kind of weird. But yeah, it's these grappling points have these little snakes on them. Okay. Alrighty, so we just got an extra little item that we missed. That's all it was. And we almost... we almost got our butts kicked once more by the frickin' nightjar. All right. Now with that out of the way, all that for one Ungo's sugar. Was it worth it? Let's go over to this other spot here, the dojo idol, and we're not going to face off yet against this. I don't know if we have to progress, if we have to beat this guy in order to progress. It seemed like there might be two ways. Like there is like a window out there, but I think that also fogs up when we go inside and fight. But there's also these stairs that I had totally missed, and I'm not sure if we can go up them once the fight begins. But we're not going to check that out right now. Let's go. We're going to go back down here. We're going to go over here. I did not realize there were two guys there. That kind of just like scared the shit out of me. Let's just reset. There's also the guys that come from the other side. So man, going back down into this situation, how do we deal with this? Because there was a passageway that led to some more nightjar. I guess we could just take you out, huh? Because that seems like the tougher enemy. Wait for the other guy to aggro up here. That guy is the much easier task. Now, the other two. Is that the old lady making noises down there? The old lady mob? So now we wait for the other guys to patrol back over. Is he gonna... Oh, he's gonna make his way up here, huh? Okay, I guess we can fight if we have to. What you doing there, buddy? What you doing there? We can get a death blow. Okay, I think that is something that I have not been doing. I had done it a little bit on a fresh file. I had tried out some of the spots early in the game where they give you like shards and then an enemy that you can... Like there's actually quite a few spots where you can get the enemy distracted or lure them over using a shard. And I had just not been able to necessarily replicate it all the time, but I think it's because I'm not being patient enough. You have to wait until the enemy is close enough there in order to get that death blow, but they give you another stealth option, which is very cool. Oh, these guys are here still. So the guy that we lured over, that is it this lady that's in combat with us? Is that what's going on? I have not even seen her attack yet, so I don't even know what she does, other than maybe alert the other enemies to our presence. So do I even care about her? I feel like I don't care about her. Gotta remember the Makiri counter. Drink, please. Drink, please. Okay. Sometimes, like I was trying to heal there, and it felt like it wasn't happening. I don't know what that was all about. If I like tripped up against the stuff here by the wall. Sometimes my inputs aren't working the way that I think they should. It's a little stressful that the music is still going here. It feels like we should not be in combat anymore, but I guess this lady does have us in combat, so I guess we have to put her out of her misery. I could have shurikened her as well. I forgot the shuriken works. So, all right, now the music. we can calm back down over here for the moment. Now these guys are also a handful. Is there any world in which... I've used this item a couple times, I don't think in the right scenario, and this also might be one of those where it's not really the right scenario. But I'm going to try it because I want to see exactly how well it works. And we've got a whole bunch of them. I don't think it's going to work this well, though, right? Surely it's not going to be enough to just get me by these guys. There's gonna come a point here where they just aggro regardless. And I shouldn't be... Let me see if I can kite some number of them. Trying to lock onto you unsuccessfully. What in the world? How did I not block any of that? Okay, well, hitting them in the air maybe is just the way to go. They do all this fancy stuff. This fancy showboating. I have Shuriken as well. When they're in the air, Shuriken is a good one. I think I'm getting, as is going to be probably very often in this game, getting, like, just panicked. And when you're panicking and you're like, oh my god, they're doing all this flashy stuff that's going to kill me in an instant. It's not like that. You need to slow things down, and you just need to focus on what they're doing. Easier said than done. We might get a freebie on you, though. I'll take it. All right. So now I think this should lead us to where we were at the end of episode before last, where we have access to the rooftops. So this is where we want to explore. And maybe it's our main progression. I'm not sure. Let's take a look around. Over here, this is the outskirts, yeah. Of course, yeah, we've made it back. Oh, I see, right. This, of course, as I'm looking down here now, I'm seeing all these items, which we could see across the broken bridge. And of course, down there is Serpent Valley. Yeah, we've come full circle here. I think, yeah, and this is also, we saw this before, the battlefield where we fought Gyobu. It's all connecting, starting to make some sense. I'm seeing more Nightjar. There could be a lot of rooftop traversal here, so I'm trying to need to try to figure out which way we want to go here. I also realized that I totally forgot to explore the moat. I was going to explore the moat before I came here, but we'll have to put a pin in that for the moment. Is there a... Where do we want to go here? This leads down to where? Is it somewhere that I've been before? Can we establish our bearings here? Can we figure out where we've been? I'm looking for Nightjar first and foremost. There's an item here. Are there any kites that I haven't noticed? Got to be on the lookout for kites. There's that kite over there, but I feel like that's the one we're now looking... Actually, I'm not sure. Let's get this item. Hey, we got one to replace the one that we just used. Is there anything up here? Okay, I'm not seeing any Nightjar on this side. Now, what am I looking down onto here? I feel like I have not been here either. I think there's an item that I do not recognize. There's more of the moat here. There is a lot to this area that I'm seeing, and we need to get some semblance of an idea of where we want to go. So it's going to take me I'm going to be in a little bit of a slow going mode here for just a few minutes here as I try to just kind of mentally map out this place. There's obviously this lower area which leads to that door over there. There's also... Oh, this might be the moat. Is that how we... Did we come through this building? Is this what we... I might be getting turned around, but I feel like if the kite is over there, yeah, that would be... I can see it now through the window. That's where the other sculptor's idol is. So we started in there. That's the antechamber, and we made our way... Gosh, we made our way all the way up to here. Yeah, okay. I guess I see it now. So that is all maybe sort of connected. And then, oh, there is an idol down there. That's good to know. Before we drop down, I'm just not totally sure. It doesn't always give us easy grappling hook spots to get back up. So let's see if we can... Can we make it over to you and take you out as a start? I thought I saw 3 Nightjar. There was one here, and there was... I can see one here. And then... Was there one up here somewhere? Right there. Okay. So maybe the easiest one to take out is this guy, and then sneak up on that guy. Can we do that? I'm a little worried about being in the vision of the guy on the left, but there may not be a way around all 3 of them. We crouch now to avoid that guy. Okay. Can we crouch? If I crouch, am I visible to that guy on the left? So far, I'm not getting an arrow for him, so maybe we're okay. And now we crouch again. Nice. Got up to our 9th skill point. Wait. As soon as I didn't crouch. As soon as I didn't crouch. Let's go ahead and drink. Does he make it over here? I'm gonna give him a chance to de-aggro. I really am... Like, the shuriken attacks are not the worst if you're blocking. I just need to block. Can we go back over... Let's wait till he is out of the yellow. As I look around a little bit more... So now we should be able to make our way... Oh, except there's no grappling points here. Okay, so let's just stay crouched. If we stay crouched, we can maybe avoid him for now. Now, there is another kite there. Shit. All right, so we're going to have to deal with another dive bomber. Wow, he really just... I should have been blocking that. Gosh. Can I drink, please? And, of course, I got the other guy into the fight anyways. I'm kind of relying on Shadow Rush against these guys. I have not really dissected their tactics yet. I just need to be ready for the dive bomb. That's the main thing. Like, that took almost all of my health. Oh, okay. I saw the remnant down there, and I think I immediately... Now I see... Okay, there's the Blazing Bull Arena. And this is where we fought the General. Okay. So we are... This is literally where we've been before. This is literally where we've been before. So I don't need to go this way. In fact, have I sort of trapped myself? Because we can't get back up there? Is that the way this works? Shit. Okay, so I might have to... Okay, I totally didn't understand where I was going here. I thought I wanted to be thorough in the exploration. But I've been here. I can see the nest where there's an item already. And I see it now. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to take out this guy, if I can, if the game will let me. There should be a grappling point there. Please crouch. But I don't think there's a way to get back up here, right? This is supposed to be like a one-way trip sort of thing. So I don't have any way now... I have to warp back in and go through that ordeal again, don't I? That feels a little bad, but at least we learned. We have learned now that we don't have to go this way. This is one path that we can check off our list. And really, where we should be focused is there's that idol down there. I just wish there was an easy way. Maybe I can run around. I just have the one healing gourd, but I have both I have 1 resurrection still, and maybe we can just run around here and get back to... Can I do this smartly? Run around on this side, maybe? I just want to... I want to try to... I don't want to respawn things if I can help it. So if I can get back into where the idol is, I could go down in the moat maybe. There are the fish down there. I'm not exactly sure how dangerous they are. I think this is the only way to go though. If I don't want to respawn things. So we go here and then we go up here. Okay. And the dive bombers do themselves in. So now I think we can make it through here because we've dealt with actually some of the enemies that are in our way to get through. This is where I was doing the farming, by the way, for Divine Confetti. I had my little farming route here, which it looks like these enemies are... At least the guy that patrols here is gone because he got aggroed over in our confrontation note before. Okay, now it's making sense. Good. So... I was a little worried after having fallen off the roof there that it was going to be a little tough to get back to that idol, but I think we can go ahead and snag that one now. I want to at least, because going through here is a bit of a hassle. So now we are back up here. So we don't want to go to this side. We want to focus our efforts over here. And let's just get down to the idol, right? Because really we got the item that was on the rooftops here. I guess the only other place that we could theoretically check out, there is a grappling hook here and here. So we could check out this spot and be able to get back to where we were before. We just don't want to drop down there. That's where we've been before. Taking a minute here to digest everything. It is taking a minute, but we're kind of making progress. This is another... What is this? A dragonfish? The grappling hook spot is a... kind of reminds me a little bit of Zora's Domain from Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom. What is up here? Nothing good. Wait a second. Oh, shit. Never mind. This is... a thing. Grandfather. Ishin is Genichiro's grandfather? Oh, shit. It's a wonder he's still with us. Miko, もう一度言う。不死のちぎりを俺と結べ。できませぬ、源一郎殿。たとえひとたび敗れるとも、命を落とし、主を必ず取り戻す。それが我が忍びなれば。That's right. お迎えに参上いたしました。今しばらく。This is so cool. お待ちくだされ。Oh my god. Wolf is such a badass. なるほどな。Oh shit, I was not ready for this. 貴様を殺しきらぬ限り、流因を我が手にはできぬようだ。Oh my god, I was not ready for this. Oh my god, Genichiro. He's got a freaking bow he's using this time. Oh my gosh. We are so not prepared. Holy shit, this is amazing. Let's try to drink, if he'll let us. Ah. What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? I tried to swing there when I should have been blocking. And now I'm getting my butt kicked. I did not mean to do 2 back-to-back, but that's okay. Ooh, we got the counter on him. Makiri counter for the win. Did I actually block all those? We actually got a death blow on this guy. Okay. We are out of emblems. We are out of fucking... I don't know what that move is. Oh, we can do the Shadow Rush, but we can't jump. Okay, hold on here. This guy, I love Genichiro as an enemy, though. He is so cool. He is so fucking cool. Yo, I am mildly shocked, more than mildly shocked, that we actually got a death blow on this guy, though. I'm going for counterattacks when I should not be. What is that move supposed to be? Yeah, it's not nearly as effective without the jump. The jump is pretty important to the Shadow Rush. I keep going, he goes to that third delayed attack and I'm getting smacked by it every time. Yeah, there's some sort of fist move he's doing. Let's recover our posture a little bit here. We're so low on health. Too early. Okay. Whoa, there is so much to digest there. Holy shit. I was so unprepared for a boss fight to be at the top. I don't know why. I guess I had this idea that Kuro was like inside the castle, like deep within or something. And so it just never occurred to me that getting to the top of... Oh man, okay. So of course, as soon as I got up there too, I saw Emma and I was like, oh, Emma's here. And I jumped up and it was too late and the cutscene had already started. We did pretty okay for having been down to literally 1 flask, 1 healing gourd. Dude, the combat in this game is so dang good. I am just kind of geeking out right now. And I love Genichiro as a character. I am absolutely the style, the huge ass bow, switching between that, like, and the just amazing sword skills. And of course his character kind of, you know, he's wanting to save his clan, or at least that's the gist that I'm getting. He wants this power, right? He's kind of gone crazy about getting this dragon's blood power for his own, but he's doing it for a reason. And I think, and I find it fascinating. Kuro doesn't want him to have it. Kuro won't give it over willingly. It's like he was offering his sword there, right? Almost like what happened with us at the end of the Lady Butterfly fight, where we got stabbed. That wasn't willingly, I don't think. We got stabbed in the back and then revived by Kuro, given the blood, the divine blood, or the dragon's blood. But it felt like that's what Genichiro was doing. He was like handing over the sword. Kill me and do the same thing that you did with Wolf. Give me that dragon's blood power. Wow. That is amazing. I'm a little unsure now what to do. What do we want to do? Because I think the first thing that we should try to do is get back to where we need to get that that save point outside. I need that other idol, because it is kind of it's a bit of a hassle to go this way through everything. I'm gonna wait here, see if the guys over there, the two guys in the yellow arrows, go away. One of them's coming. Can I duck? I don't know about taking on two of you guys here. Let's. And a third guy? Holy shit. Need a death blow here. I need at least one death blow. Now let's get up here. This is a, we really need that safe spot outside because this is such a crazy spot to navigate. I love that we can get the death blow in that spot though. You want to come up here as well? That would be nice and convenient. Holy shit though, Genichiro, goddamn. Oh, I thought you would have been turned around the other way. Have I fallen down? Is that what's going on here? No, I don't want you to recover posture. Okay. I'm trying to digest everything that is happening here. Is there any world where I can just run past these guys? That's a death sentence, right? I need to drink. We're gonna go ahead and drink here. Do I want to use... I mean, Shadow Rush is so dang good. I'm just kind of mildly annoyed that I have to go through this sequence again here. I really am just gonna run. This is probably the worst idea, but I'm gonna see if it's possible. I'm gonna see if the game will let me get away with it, because that's what you do in FromSoft games, right? You just peepo run. You just peepo run. It's just what you do. You're in a FromSoft game, you run through the enemies and they can't do anything about it. Before we do anything else, we're going to get this damn save point. I'm just going to get this damn save point, and I'm going to trust that the game is going to allow me to be able to navigate from here. Old Grave. We are at the Old Grave, I see. Ooh. I'm just wondering if I want to get back to... I don't think I want to do Genichiro just yet. I want to spend some time more fully exploring the castle before we get to Lord Genichiro, but that fight seems so dang cool, and I want to see what is going to happen. To conclude the events, I was not expecting for us to get a rematch against him so soon. But that fight, we actually did pretty well. We're definitely... God damn it, a cannon guy. Can he shoot me through walls? Let's not stand near the wall just in case. Because there's something that tells me that maybe shooting cannons, the hitbox on the cannonballs may go through the walls in classic FromSoft style. All right, let's see if we can make some sense of this place. The Old Grave, huh? Oh, there's a dragon's blood droplet. Okay. Here at this grave, huh? Whose grave? Whose grave is this? There's also like a smaller grave. Like a parent and a child. That's nice though. We get another dragon's blood droplet. We've been pretty... It feels like we've been pretty fortunate so far that we have not spawned the dragon's blood again. Or not the dragon's blood, but the dragon rot. it has not affected anybody so far. We've been dying a fair bit as well. Ooh, it's one of these guys. Can I sneak up on you? There's more than one guy there. Who did I aggro? That guy I'm not as worried about. The guy that we aggroed is not as scary as the guy with the Shinobi Hunter. Although we're doing better with the Mikiri counter, so he should not be as scary either. Okay. This guy just takes forever. That's the main problem with this guy, is that he's just slow as hell in getting into the battle. Also, you are stuck on a torch. Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. All right. Now, as we have been improving against Mikiri counter guys, I still am going to try to get the drop on you. Because why not use our Shinobi ways if we get the chance? A heavy coin first, though. Nice, nice, nice. These guys also dropped the Goken's Sugar, which I have not used yet. Need to be using that at some point. Can we get an eavesdrop on these guys? This feels like this should be an eavesdrop here. Yeah, we just need to get close enough. Here we go.
食うのはもちろんですが、傷口や仏さんの清めにも入りようでして。これだけ人死にが続いてはということじゃな。ええ、おかげで戦場病にかかる者も多ございます。そうか。なんとかして塩を手に入れねばな。
I wonder if that's what Oniyama has been waiting for. They need salt. That's what they're looking for. There's a supply and demand issue with salt that needs to be tended to. Who can possibly meet that need? You look like the tougher foe, so I'm going to focus on you. I know I can probably deal with the gun guys fairly easily. So we're gonna focus on him, and then the gun guy over here. I did not mean to shadow rush. God damn it! I'm kind of deflect spamming, and then I'm going to attack without stopping the deflect spam. And so I'm shadow rushing. That's good. Possession balloon, 2 of them, awesome. We've definitely made use of the possession balloons as we were farming up the divine confetti. Is there anything to find in the water? I think there's definitely some stuff to find in the water. Especially fish. They don't seem to be carp, though. That's what I want. I want the carp scales. But we'll explore out here. Let me just look over here one more time. There is a grapple point there. What's over here? That is not the open button. Does not open from this side. How do we get in? How do we get in there? Looking around for any secrets. There might be some ledges to explore at some point. I thought that was going to be a place to grab onto. So this grapple point is here. Why? Why is this a thing? Is it supposed to let me get up higher? Not sure. There's this ledge here, which allows me access to what exactly? Not sure. Let's keep going. I guess let's explore the moat now, huh? Or we could go... Oh, there's an item in the water. There are some grappling points to get out of the water. We can shuriken, right? I think one thing I'm going to unlock... Well, can we shuriken when we're in the water? Let me see. It does not appear that we can. And if I jump, I don't have the mid-air combat arts. So I'm not sure. I was thinking of, I was considering unlocking that. Can I just get over here? It's not as easy as getting... I need to actually grapple to that roof, I think. Curious about if there is any reward or anything that we get from dealing with the fish. They are not harmed really by the shuriken. But they also kind of die in one hit. Why does that one have like a death blow? Did the other one have a death blow like that? That's mildly scary. Are we dealing with a boss here? That is alarming, but I also want to investigate that. Just not this second. I'd like to spend my sen a little bit first if I can, but that is something to put a pin in. The fact that there was possibly a fish boss, that felt like maybe what I was looking at. Those guys sure seem scary, but they die in one hit. It's this guy I'm not sure about. Okay, we'll come back to that. We are finding some stuff today. This game is awesome. I absolutely love this game, how different it is. Let's go over here at least, I guess, and get this. More possession balloon. I am okay with this. Nothing over here. So now we need to go on top of... We need to go on top of this roof. There was a grappling point, wasn't there? I thought there was. How do I get there is the question. Because there's an item on the far side. That's what I want to get. But I think the only way is to make it up to that grappling hook spot. Can I actually just destroy these? No. How do I... That's awkward. How am I supposed to reach this thing? And is it the only... Do I need to be a little closer? Is it better for me if I'm like right here? No. The hell? How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I can hang there. I can hang on the ledge. Climb. I cannot climb up. Maybe I need to get there from the other side. Let's explore on the other side. Because this feels a little out of reach. So let's explore this way. And maybe there is a much easier way to reach it. Looking for grappling hook spots. This looks very different. I don't like the look of this area. Surely this wouldn't be... I see an item down there. I'm a little wary about this being a boss fight. Or some other sort of... That is not an item per se. It's actually just spirit emblems. There is somebody down here, though. Hello? Is that, an actual monkey? I've got this, this other thing in the back of my mind, this black hat badger, I think, that was mentioned before. I'll take the spirit emblems. And so I'm thinking that there's like a mini boss or something that, we need to be on the lookout for. Oh, there's a monkey straight up directly next to me in the grass. There's one right here. They're all over the place, in fact. Let's see what they're all about. If they follow me over here. Okay, they are not very strong. They probably have strength in numbers. They can also be taken out by the shuriken. So the monkeys are not actually that threatening. But you never know until you actually encounter the enemy. You never know if the monkeys are going to be the most... The craziest... Never underestimate anything in a FromSoft game. Least of all, monkeys. We have... Is that our first actual monkey chimp? It feels like the first chimp enemy that we've had. That was never a thing in Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure. All right, I'm getting a little turned around here. I'm just trying to see if there's any other paths that I'm missing. Just being a little extra thorough. I was hoping there would be a grappling point to get up to this loot on the other side of this wall here, but it doesn't seem like it. How the heck are we supposed to get there? The only grappling point that I've seen... I'm starting to wonder if there is some sort of ability that gives us, like, a greater... Like, I don't know, like a longer range on our grappling hook, or some sort of extra boost or ability to cross gaps, because we had that same thing in the Hirata estate. We had that part that was not, seemed to be not reachable. It was just like, we could see the path to the loot, but it was just like out of reach. Man, that is so tantalizingly close. But I don't think I can actually get there. It feels like it is designed to be just out of reach. Man, that is literally just out of reach. So I guess I can't get there right now. What is the deal? There must be some other ability that I need to unlock. I guess let's keep exploring down this way. Now that I'm thinking of it, because of where we're positioned here, this is leading us to a spot that we had seen from the other side. When we were in the outskirts, we had seen kind of a ledge or a cave or something that was over in this area or this direction, and it feels like where this path is going. So I'm hoping we can get like a sculptor's idol here. Balloon of Spirit. There is an idol there. I think I see the icon that gets us to an idol. Let's go. Okay. We are opening up so many potential paths. The Great Serpent Shrine. I see. Great Serpent Shrine. Holy shit. And here I thought this was just going to be a, actually, I don't know what I thought. I figured we were going to be just opening up this new pathway to get further into the castle, and we did sort of do that. Is this another thing that's out of reach? I see an idol down there down on that ledge. But I don't know that I can just make... Oh, there's a jump maybe I could make. We just got an idol, so I guess let's go over this way. There's more eel liver. I'm half expecting the giant snake to come back. If this is the Great Serpent Shrine, we're gonna be in for round 2 with our giant pale snake, half-blind pale snake. Right? That's got to be where this is heading. And I don't know that that's what I'm in for right now. Even if there is a sculptor's idol down there. I think we're going to put a pin in this one. It is a little bit annoying that I cannot get back up there, because that is going to mean I'm respawning a bunch of dudes. But I think that's also okay. Because the way I want to explore is actually... maybe we will just grab... Let's just see what's going on here. If it isn't easy to get to idle, are they are they playing a trick on us? They're saying, oh, there's another easy to get idle. It could also just be a loading thing, right? Like sometimes they put back-to-back idles just because it's easier for the game. It's easier on the game resources to kind of, you know, load things. Things load more easily sometimes when you have, like... I know that in Dark Souls 3, there was, like, there was a set of bonfires that were very close to each other, back-to-back, that seemed very puzzling, and I think it just had to do with the fact that they needed it for loading issues, and sometimes that's the case. So we have now an Undershrine Valley bonfire. We are opening up so much stuff. We now have a new area here, the Sunken Valley. So many ways to go. But this does confirm my instinct that this is going to be something that we explore somewhere else. But we're definitely now, we're getting to kind of a similar point that we had in Bloodborne. This was very much, there was a certain point that you reached in Bloodborne, and maybe there was a couple of these points, where it felt like you had 3 or 4 potential paths, and if we had not already progressed so far into Hirata Estate, we potentially would have that as an unexplored path as well. Okay, so I've traveled back here to the old grave, and I've been looking at skills. I've been taking a few minutes here and looking over our prosthetic arts skill tree. We still have this Ashina arts as well, which I'm curious to investigate. But I'm really starting to wonder what this third tier of skills might be here. And I want to see. I'm especially interested if there's something related to traversing distances with the what is it called? The grappling hook. Mental block there for a second. So I've been debating between like the Fang in the Blade and the Nightjar Slash, and I think I want to try this Nightjar Slash and just see. I like the sound of this being able to close distances or create distance. I want to see exactly how this one works, and it's only 2 skill points. This one is very tempting as well. Having just more healing might be the way to go. Maybe I will do that? I'm a little torn between... We have a lot of skill points, so even if we could probably just get both of these if we want to. So let's just unlock the next tier and just see what the... I think unlocking one of these gives us the information for the next one. At the same time, the one that actually gets us access to the most might be this one here. Let's get the Nightjar Slash. It's the cheapest one. One of the cheapest ones. And now we can look at the next set here and see. Sculptor's Karma Blood. Max Spirit Emblems. Both of these increase max Spirit Emblems. I'm beginning to wonder. This one costs 2. This one costs 3. I really hope that the one that costs 3, the ones that cost 3, there's actually 2 of them. I really hope that they give you more than 1 Spirit Emblem. That would be... It should be 2, I think. So we have actually quite a few ways to increase Spirit Emblems. The max, at least. But I'm not immediately seeing what I was maybe hoping to see, which was... What is this? Projected Force. After using certain prosthetic tools, allows one to draw the power of that tool into the sword and release it in a forward direction. We actually don't have either of the tools. There's 2 more prosthetic tools that we have yet to discover that are intended for this one. It only costs 1 skill point. Okay, regardless, I am not seeing any sort of ability that allows us to cross gaps. I'm very puzzled by a couple of these, the spot in Hirata Estate and now this spot by the moat, where we have not been able to cross over. It seems like we're just... What am I might be missing something, right? I might be missing like one of my abilities that I'm not taking advantage of. Okay, well, that at least gets us a little more information here. Do I want to spend more skill points at the moment? This Breath of Life We've been looking at this for a very long time. This could be very, very nice. But also just getting better drinks is always nice as well. Let's try this Nightjar Slash first. Let's just try it out and see. So, we'll read about it again here. It's just like all the other combat arts. You do both L1 and R1 at the same time. So how does that look? Interesting. So that's going forward. Is there an instance where we can, like, it says it can, like, create distance. So is that, like, do you need to do it in a certain direction? Is that what the deal is? I like the fact that it doesn't cost us spirit emblems. It is nice to have an ability there that doesn't immediately, because that is the one drawback to the Shadow Rush, is that it does have a pretty healthy appetite for spirit emblems. Okay, we're going to explore down in this direction. We're going to leave the Serpent Valley, or Serpent, what was it called again here? It's been a few minutes. I was just there. The Sunken Valley, right. There's a whole new zone here to explore, and we will be leaving that for later. But right now, we're going to keep working our way here through this section. There is the cannon guy on the other side that I am trying to be mindful of. It appears we can interact with that individual. It looked like it was one of the rats at first, but it looks like there is a talk signal there. Symbol. So I guess let's talk to you.
だからよせっつったんだけどな。まったくしつこくって嫌になるぜ。めんどくせえ。おめえはヨタカの衆か？いいよ。まあそうだろうな。風情がちげえ。だがどうやら同業だ。俺は黒笠のムジナ。
Oh.
おめえは？愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び。アシナの連中も外で騒いでな。まったくいい日だね。お主、抜け人か。まあそんなところだ。ところでよ、ちっと銭が入りようなんだが、品はあれど裁くあてがねえ。おめえみてえなやつを待ってたところだぜ。
Okay, I had totally misinterpreted what those guys were saying before about Black Hat Badger. I thought it was a boss for some reason. But it's one of the... It's, I guess, one of the rats, but it's a friendly rat. He's got a different story here. Let's keep talking.
俺の見立てによるとだ。おめえにはこの鉄線なんざ似合うだろうよ。こいつがありゃ矢でも鉄砲でもなんなら大筒だってなんとかなら。
Ooh, what are you talking about here? Iron Fortress. This is a new prosthetic, isn't it? 1600 sen, an iron fan made in the far west. Can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Experienced iron-ribbed fan users can deflect arrows and even bullets using this tool. Passed down through generations of assassins serving Senpu Temple, it wouldn't be surprising if the next owner decided its weight was impractical. Iron Fortress. I would have never have thought of this kind of a prosthetic. That is absolutely hilarious. An iron-ribbed fan. Just thinking about that in action and how that works physically is cracking me up a bit. He also mentioned, it's funny when we get asked our name, Wolf is very on a need-to-know basis when it comes to giving out his identity. But that is the way of a shinobi, I suppose. There's a couple other things here. We got the Yashariku's sugar. This is a whole new type of sugar. Made in Senpu Temple, sustaining Yashariku's blessing. Halves max vitality and posture while granting a large attack power boost. Oh my god. So it comes with a significant downside. But if the attack power boost is high enough, maybe it's worth it. Bite the candy and take the Yashariku stance to impart its inhuman benediction. Forbidden at the temple, this candy was distributed far and wide in exchange for donations towards costly, undying research. Oh shit. They've been doing the undead research over there. Fascinating. He also sells the bite down. It doesn't sell for very much. What is this supposed to be used for? I do not understand this one at all. It says resurrection is not limited after use. Is that the story? Is it like a way to de-aggro an enemy or something? I'm not sure I understand that. Resurrection is not limited after use. Does that mean it doesn't consume a resurrection when you... I don't quite get this one. This might just... I might have to experiment with this at some point just to understand why this is potentially a useful item at all. Anti-air death blow text. Compendium on the Shinobi martial art anti-air death blow. Anti-air death blow. You get the skill. This is not like a new skill tree. It's just an actual skill. Once you have this item. A technique which serves the shinobi who is not bound by the earth in battle. Leap towards an opponent who has exposed himself in midair and strike, killing him before he hits the ground. That actually sounds incredibly useful because there are a lot of enemies. The Nightjar, one of the first ones I'm thinking of, but I think there are quite a few other enemies that take to the air. They like to jump around, and unlocking an instantaneous death blow with this sort of ability. Both of these are very cool sounding. Okay. This could be very useful. The fact that we're going into a situation here where there's a cannon. Let's keep talking. That's the same as before. It might even hold against cannon fire. I will mull it over. These guys are so interesting, or so funny to me, just from their size, right? The stature, they're so they're almost, it almost feels like, I don't know. I remember the first time I saw one of them at the very beginning of the game, I was just so caught off guard. I didn't know. I was like, is this some sort of like a weird, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking in terms of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, where like people can become completely deformed into these weird, crazy, you know, demonic or eldritch horror sort of creatures. And I hadn't quite yet had a really good sense of how to incorporate that into this game and this universe, but they're just, you know, another kind of person, it seems. I want to make some purchases at some point with you, but I also want to be making a bit of inroads here into this area first, especially if I have a way to sneak around the cannon guy. Wow, instantly aggroing literally everybody because you exist. And also the cannon guy. Hold on here. Was there not a grappling hook spot? Okay, so that the cannon guy is incredibly easy to aggro. There also are multiple cannon guys, aren't there? Was there a guy? There must have been a guy over here, right? Because the explosions were. I see him through the window. Okay, multiple cannon guys to deal with. Let's let things settle down a bit more here. Now, can I go out here without being spotted? If that's the case... Oh my god, look at these guys. These guys are just dead back here. Presumably taken out by the Badger. The Badger, I don't know if those guys are part of the competition. But that's he's got to rake in the profits somehow. Okay, I want to get whatever grappling hook spot here it's going to let me get. So he can just use his cannon as a melee weapon. That's cool. There are guns everywhere. This is, I think, part of the intent of this zone is to make it like a breeding, not a breeding, a trial area for your new prosthetic tool. They're giving you all these guys with guns everywhere, and you're just supposed to. This is supposed to be where you try out your new iron fan. I think that's the gist of the situation that I'm getting here. I see. So there's these cannon guys that are just in towers, and they're all over the place. I really want to get this gun guy if I can. How many other cannon guys do we have to go through? There's at least one. There's at least one up in this tower here, and then was there another one? He might have been the first one that we ran into. So is there a way that I can get around? If I go up there, let's not go up there just yet. Let's take our time and explore here. Aha, we've made it back to, well, we've made it to the other side of the broken bridge. Black gunpowder's nice. We have made it to the other side. Look at that. Feels so long ago now that we were just getting initiated into the ways of the shinobi, taking on the, was it General, one of the Yamauchi? Not sure if Yamauchi is supposed to be like a family name or a tribe name. Okay, not much out here, but we did get a nice another piece of gunpowder. Getting more upgrades, always good. So I guess this is the end of the line, or is there a place to go here? End of the line. Okay. So now what happens if we go up? Oh, there is a spot over there. So we go here, and that allows us to... I'm not sure I'm able to grapple all the way up there. Let's go here first. And then here. And I think this keeps us behind. The important point is we're staying out of sight of the cannoneer until we get to this spot. Oh. Are they talking about the badger? Mm-hmm. He was a shorty. Forget it. Forget I even said anything. All right, these are two gun guys, so they shouldn't be the toughest to take out. Are we? I'm guessing we're out of range of the cannon as well. Never mind. He can hit us with the cannon. So if we want to not get hit with the cannon... Ooh, they actually can fall off. I forgot he can hit me with the dang cannon. Fuck. Hold on here. So if you actually deflect, that is something that I'm noticing with some of these heavier hitting attacks. I hadn't considered at first that the cannon could be one of those, but it clearly is. But when enemies come at you with some sort of a, you know, a really heavy-handed weapon or attack, I'm doing the deflect spam in those cases still, right? The deflect spam is kind of my go-to now. And when I block, I notice there when I block, and I don't have the timing correct, but I do manage to block, it kind of staggers me, right? I sort of take the brunt of the blow. But when I slowed down there a little bit, just one of those attempts, I did manage to get an actual deflect, and I turned the enemy. I sort of like I deflected, right? I deflected the weight of the cannon, and he sort of left himself open. So deflect spam is nice. It's a nice fallback, but it is so much more rewarding when you can actually land the deflect. Lots of items here. Some good pickups. Lots of good stuff. Let's go this way. Any grapple points? We're back up to the idol now, aren't we? Yeah, this is back up here to the idol. So have we fully explored this area now? I think the answer might be yes. Let's go up here to this roof again, just to make sure. This is the building with the Tengu. That's where we fought Gyobu. And was there anything on this? Nothing, no other items here. So I think now the only thing in this direction is the badger. So if we can, we have quite a few coin purses, don't we? There was an item there that I missed. Shit. Hold on. I want to check how many coin purses I have. I think I might have been able to actually ledge hang there. There we go. I am still not necessarily pressing all the right buttons at the right time. It is so funny to me that these guys are kind of... they've been dragged out back. Any others stashed around here? Let's just make sure there's nothing else. No other items that I'm overlooking, but I think that's all she wrote. How many coin purses do we have? We have one heavy, which nets us 500, right? And then we have 10 of these. So we have 1,500. And right now we have 700.
このねぐらは全く具合がいいぜ。次から次へと客が来ら。ま、銭落とす方の客なら歓迎だ。
I'm a little skeptical. I gotta say, I'm a little skeptical that this is actually a good spot with it's you know, the cannon fire. You sure the cannon fire isn't like dissuading some of the clientele? You sure about that? All right, so I've been doing a bit of farming here. Been doing a bit of farming here because we've explored now. We've done, I think, the exploration of the castle, and the only things now that we have in front of us are really the Ashina elite in the dojo and Lord Genichiro. So I feel like this is a good spot. I wanted to get us up to our next skill point, which we have done now, and we have some sen to buy one of the we can actually just drop right down here, can't we? This is a very convenient little drop down to our black hat friend, because I think what I want to get is this anti-air death blow. If we are, maybe this is not something I can use against Genichiro. It could be just something that we have to use against like the regular enemies like Nightjar. But I want to see, is this something that we can actually take advantage of? We're going to take advantage of it eventually, and it feels like an okay time for us to just spend some sen to pick this up. So let's do that. Anti-air death blow, and then we have 200 more that we can use to buy. We can go back to... So do I have to do anything to unlock this? Or do I automatically... I should have it now as part of my skills, right? It should just be here, anti-air death blow. And the way that we perform it is we just need to be near an enemy high up in the air to perform the death blow. I'm guessing this is not going to work against Genichiro. But I'm curious. Why assume? Why not try it out? And, like I said, we need a way to spend Sen. So, let's go back to the temple. Just trying to think what other stuff from vendors that we would want to pick up. It's only 200 Sen. There's not too much we could spend. But we'll see if... Oh, we could go back to Oniyama. We might have the intel, actually, that he's looking for now. Let's do that. Let's quickly go to Oniyama. Because maybe he's interested in knowing about the salt shortage. Maybe it's something that a budding entrepreneur like himself can deal with. Let's go to the stairway here. This has got to be it, right? We've been searching for the intel, and I think we finally found it. So let's see if that is the case. Would you happen to know about some salt?
侍たちが欲しがっているもの分かったぞ。
本当ですかい、旦那。
ああ、塩が足りぬようだ。
なるほど、塩か。食うのはもちろん、死人の清めや怪我にも使う。戦場で死体が腐れば流行り病も道理ってわけだ。皆塩がなくて困り果ててる。そいつは儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。
I'm just passing on the intel. I will let you deal with whatever karma may or may not come your way in return. So that doesn't immediately unlock any new items. Oops. I skipped through some dialogue there. He said something about salt, and I thought, I don't know why I decided to skip that. Is he... How do I get some salt, huh? I'm gonna quickly just... That's the part I was wondering about. So let's quickly reset here. Let's just do a quick rest at the idol and see if that actually nets us some new items. Because maybe we want to just buy from you. Let's do a rest here. I don't know how many times we've killed this bird. this poor rooster that keeps taking the wrong end of our sword over and over. Alrighty, sounds like a plan. What you got here? You are selling both Goken's and Yashiriku's sugar. Oh my god. Whoa. You sell unlimited scrap iron and black gunpowder. Are you kidding me? That is amazing. Holy shit. I kind of need both. I need both. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is so good. Just deciding here if I want to get it now or not. Cause hold on, I'm trying to be super efficient about my sen here. I'm being a little... Oh my god, I'm skipping stuff.
そこで旦那にお願いしたいことがありやす。
なんだ。
戦場あさりのための人手、それが欲しいんでさ。戦場にはまだ死体がゴロゴロと転がってやす。ありゃ宝の山だ。あされば槍も太刀も鎧兜も手に入れ放題でさ。戦自宅となりゃ 武具が飛ぶように売れやしょう。
どういった人手が欲しい？
そうですね。戦場あさりは汚れ仕事で力仕事。でかくて力のあるやつを一つお願いしやす。
I'm not sure I fully caught all of that. If it sounds like he wants to find somebody else to do the looting, not us, which is good because we're a shinobi. We don't do that shit. Let me see if he repeats that. Yeah, okay, we need to find someone big and strong. Got it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little anxious here to just spend the rest of my sen and do it in like an efficient manner. Like, I'm so bad about this. I'm so bad about like worrying about very minuscule things because of my min-max brain, but I didn't want to buy one of the gunpowder or scrap iron, even though I need them a lot, because I want to spend 200 sen, not 150. This is so bad. It's like, it's not even that big of a deal. And I'm like, I can't help it. My brain just gets caught up in these sorts of details. So I want to buy, am I actually just going to buy, what am I going to buy instead? I could get a Dragon's Blood droplet. We have one of these now. I could get a pellet and some Ungo's sugar. That is what I could do. Let's do that. And we'll call it a day. Now we have 0 sen. We have 0 experience. Let's go fight Genichiro, assuming that I actually have a very quick... this is where I'm not sure what the run back is supposed to be, so let's see if we can find that out. Let's go back to the old grave and see if there's a path up from there, because if not, then that means we have to do like a bit of a funky run back from the dojo idol. Let's see if we can figure this out. But we've got some time here to get in some attempts. Some attempts against Genichiro, if we can just find a way up. That is the one thing about this idol, is it does not seem to have easy ways up. We can get up to the top of this spot here. But then... Is that really our run back, is to go from the dojo? Gosh, it might be. That is unfortunate. But it might be the best option for us, because there's actually no grappling hook spot to get back up here, is there? Trying to think if there was one. There wasn't one through here, was there? Let's find out real quick. I like this Nightjar Slash. The Nightjar Slash is pretty nice as an alternative to the Shadow Rush, and it doesn't cost us Spirit Emblems. We'll see. That probably is going to be something we mix in, especially when we're out of Spirit Emblems. I don't see a grappling hook spot. Okay, I guess we have to... go back to this dojo. The dojo idol. Let's go to the dojo. The other option we have is to try to get through this Ashina Elite, because there are 2 exits. You know what? Let's just very quickly, this could be a death, and you know, we've worked our experience and sen all the way down. In order to be able to deal with this, there is an item as well that we could grab. I want to see if we can get up the stairs. So let's very quickly do this, because this is... I just want to satisfy my curiosity. There's nothing up the stairs. Okay, and there's nothing out here either, right? We can't actually get out. So once we're in here, this is... Let's go ahead and switch to... We actually did a fair bit of damage. I'm going to switch back to the Shadow Rush here. Let's take this off the bar. That is so... He does so much damage. That needs to be a jump. Okay, that needs to be a jump. Wow. Let's drink. I didn't realize how much damage we took. He is going right through our defenses. I was not noticing that before. He's almost dead, though. Because I guess we are at 3 attack power now, and we deal a shit ton of fucking damage. Holy moly. Okay. I was so overwhelmed by that guy last time. And it turns out he wasn't that much of a deal, because Shadow Rush is OP. Honestly, I think the Shadow Rush has been the absolute game changer. The ability to close the distance, and when you have 3 attack power, we dealt so much damage to that guy. Holy shit. I still didn't even catch his name. I'm so... I am so sorry, my dude. Ashina Elite. That's the only part that I caught. He really was going through... I totally was not catching the fact that even though we were like deflect spamming, he was still doing a lot of damage to us. So... the deflect spam is not perfect. That's some more scrap magnetite. Nice. Let's see what this item is. We have powered up our character so much, though. I'm going to get the item. Let's read this first, actually. I did not realize there was a read here. What do we have? I don't want to take a look at this now. Oops. Kind of want to take a look if it will let me. It's probably not going to let me. It actually sort of does if we look over here. Why does it... if I go here, it blurs. But then if I go here... what is changing? Is the candle coming into the frame and that's causing our focus to change? Either way, we have a super cool piece of art with... who is the... there's a man and a woman, each with swords, but the woman has got like this smoke. Like she's like some sort of, I don't know, apparition or something coming down from the sky. There's like smoke above her and below her. Are there blood droplets as well? That's a really cool piece of art. I like that. And it has that traditional Japanese feel to it. This game is great. Let's see what this is all about. Hanging scroll of an old battle. Ghosts once lurked the lands of Ashina. The ghost's lightning was of the fountainhead gods, unstoppable by normal means. Avoid ground, reverse the lightning. Ghosts once lurked the lands of Ashina. And they use lightning. So you need to avoid the ground. And reverse the lightning. Oh, that actually gives us... that gives us a tutorial message. Whoa. Lightning reversal. If one is standing on the ground, lightning surges through them, making movement impossible. But if one is struck while in the air, the lightning can be dispelled from the body and sent at an enemy instead. Oh my god. So there's another mechanic that they are introducing. This is really fascinating because they never had in any of the Dark Souls games or Bloodborne the depth of mechanics. It like the games were difficult, but they were also very there was just a very limited set of tools that you had, which sort of, I don't know, in some ways made it a little easier to kind of think about certain situations because you just only had a limited amount of tools at your disposal. What you really had that was different was you had a ton of different weapons and a ton of different items. In Bloodborne, there was a lot more limited weapons, but I still played that game with like 2 or 3 different weapon options that you could use in different situations depending on what you were facing. And of course, in Dark Souls, there was just an infinite amount of different weapons. This game, you have one weapon. Maybe we'll have more because we have this note about the Sabimaru, but you essentially just have one weapon, but you have all these different tactics and all these different skills. It is so amazing and overwhelming sometimes. So we do L1, I see. So it's like a block or a deflect, except we're charging, and then before landing, we use R1. Is this coming up soon? Is this something that we have to worry about in the very... They're giving us another eel liver. There's gonna be a lightning enemy that we're dealing with here. God damn. Maybe that's... I was thinking for a second it might be like the fish. That's another thing we've got is that fish in the water. What's up with that? Let's rest here. Get our gourds back. Okay. That guy was definitely tough. We have 4 prayer beads now as well. That's a great pickup. Let's enhance our physical attributes. Posture and vitality. We need them. 3rd prayer necklace. The bull was a fiery, rampaging beast and nothing more. In the last great war, the corpses of Ashina samurai piled high. Something had to be done. There you go. Maximum vitality and posture enhanced. I guess let's see what's through here. Are we facing a lightning enemy right away? What the hell? Do we have to deal with the nightjar up here as well, probably? Or does this just give us... Maybe this gives us a quicker way to Genichiro, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Aha, we're out here now. We are out here. This just gives us a quicker way. That was totally worth, because we wanted... This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to get to where Genichiro was. So, in that case, you know what I'm going to do very quickly is look around the roof, first of all, because I don't know that we fully looked around. Just to make sure there's nothing that we're missing. But we're at 149 sen. So I'm going to go get 1 sen and buy some dang gunpowder or something from the Black Hat. Wow, I'm kind of floored, honestly, that we are we're starting to feel like an actual character now. We've powered ourselves up and we're starting to feel pretty good. I'm sure the game is going to find a way to bring us back down to earth in the most humbling of fashions, but let's travel back real quickly. Let's go back to the old grave and very, very quickly just this guy here by this idol, the shinobi hunter, is actually a really good guy to farm because he drops the coin purses and he drops like Gokan's sugar. Like he drops good stuff. Wait, I have the Shadow Rush. I want to use the Nightjar Slash here. Yeah, it does a good job closing the distance. I like it. And it doesn't use the Spirit Emblems. He also drops Scrap Iron. This is the other thing. He drops frickin' Scrap Iron. All right, we're gonna buy the gunpowder here. I'm not gonna get pedantic again about the having 200 sen once more. Let's just buy. Wait, no, it was not this guy. It was Aniyama. What am I thinking? Hold on here. Oh my gosh, this game is so much fun, and it's also throwing me. It's spinning me in circles sometimes where I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Let's go back here. Jesus Christ. I would like to get in some attempts. I would like to get some attempts on Genichiro Ashina before we are done with today, because we actually got to the second death blow, and it felt like we were making good progress against him. So we've got to give it another go. Let's go here to. I probably don't even need to be doing this, but I can't help it. I want to do some spending. We really do need these upgrade materials, right? The gunpowder and the scrap iron, and it's so nice now that we have an unlimited source. Presuming you have the sen, but there are plenty of ways to get sen, plenty of ways to farm up the cash. Yeah, I will definitely buy something this time. Let's buy some gunpowder because we have a lot less of that. Okay. And then, was there anything else you could buy? You have nothing else that's cheap enough. Okay, cool. Good. I'm going to also, gosh, I'm getting in one of these spots that I tend to get where I'm like thinking of things, remembering things that I've been wanting to do, or that I want to do. I want to check with Emma. Something tells me that we're not going to be able to get new dialogue from her at the temple, but I want to see. I just want to very quickly check, but it's probably not going to change her dialogue until after maybe we defeat Genichiro. Because I think it's treating it as though that hasn't happened yet. It's not like I don't exactly know how Emma is getting around, right? It feels like she is able to kind of travel somewhat mysteriously. She was at the well at the beginning of the game. She's here. I mean, maybe she's just using the sculptor's idols. She just uses the sculptor's idols to get around just like we do. It's not that big of a mystery, I guess, maybe. All right, we have a way to get up to the top. Let's do that. Let's give another go at Genichiro. Let's, do I want to... I might go ahead and pull the trigger on... We've got so many skill points. Let's unlock this, because we know we're gonna want to drink, right? I kind of also want more spirit emblems. I also want to see what this is. But if I want to see what this is, I'm going to have to get this at some point, the Nightjar / Reversal, which also sounds very cool. And that means I'm going to have to get this. So we're going to have to get this at some point if we want to get here. Let's get the Emma's medicine. And if we really want to get more spirit emblems for this fight, we can go back to the other tree and get the one there. So now our drinks are powered up. Let's give another shot. We'll quickly switch this back to the Shadow Rush. Is there anything else? There are these sugars that we might want to take advantage of, right? The Akko's sugar now we have quite a few of. Could be very nice. Maybe that's something we'll go ahead and use just because that empowers our Shadow Rush. There's also this. I forgot about this. Maybe I will throw that on the bar. Put that over here. Because all this does is use spirit emblems. Which is like, I'm trading in one Shadow Rush to really up my vitality and posture damage from those Shadow Rushes. Let's try it out. We haven't done the Akko Spirit Fall yet. Oh my gosh. This game is so good. There is so much to do in this game. So many things to think about. So many decision points, which I thrive off of. Even though I am a notorious overthinker. But I love thinking about everything. Does it replay the whole cutscene? We can watch this again, maybe? Yeah, Ishin being his grandfather. Maybe not too surprising, but it also, I didn't quite think of Ishin being as old as that.
ミコよ、もう一度言う。
Yeah, I think the rest of this we know. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Spirit Fall here.
忍びを再び間に合よう。
That was my time to attack him there. So we didn't get the death blow there. Shit. There's a lot more distance to cover sometimes than I'm expecting. That third swing is getting me. I need to remember that. He uses the bow almost as like a melee weapon. Ooh. Shit. My god, fuck. Trying to drink, my dude. I'm trying to drink over here. What are you doing? Okay, well, I forgot I was going to switch to the Nightjar Slash. Shit, man, he's getting me with that. God, that is such a combo. Holy moly. Do I need to drink here? All right, all right. Deflect spam is doing okay. This combat is so cool. I thought he was going to do a third slash there. Man, that bow is fucking ridiculous sometimes. I don't mean to switch. Ooh, I deflected that. Did not know I was going to do that. Or did not expect that I was going to do that. Shit. I'm dodging too soon. Makiri counter is not like that. guess that was a slash that I needed to jump over. I'm dodging. I can't be dodging. What am I doing? I'm trying to drink. Like, I'm thinking about drinking. Shit. We have a pretty good reach on that. Not punished. When he does the bow, man. Shit. Let's go. Oh.
見事だ、巫女の忍びよ。惜しいな。主を変えるつもりはないか。
ざれ言を。
ざれ言だと。
Oh no.
これはこのアシナを守るためならば、どのような異端の力であれ、従えてみせる。
Dude, what the fuck? The lightning of Tomo? Oh my god. Of course that was only the fucking beginning. Of course that was only the goddamn beginning. So that's where we got to do our lightning charge thing, huh? Well, there's no way we're winning this. I don't know if I'm supposed to Makiri counter that or what. Dude, this is crazy. I'm getting like serious Nameless King vibes. Jesus Christ. I guess let's go ahead and resurrect. I need to be in the air. This is a hard, this is something I need to kind of like take a moment and just remind myself how this works, because I am otherwise going to panic and completely screw it up. I'm still probably going to screw it up, but I need to like jump, right? No, this is not the thing. Where is this this lightning? Is it not part of my... It's not something that I can just go and remind myself on. Shit. I do wish that would be something that would be nice if there were like a... You get this skills menu that kind of tells you what you are... what you've unlocked in terms of skills. But there are a whole bunch of other things that inherently the game tells you throughout, like these little tips and tutorial messages. It would be so nice if those were just repeated somewhere, because there's so much of that stuff that I need to review because I don't always get it. I don't absorb it on the first go, and I'm like reliant on my video recordings or playing through a fresh file sometimes to kind of remind myself. But I think the idea was that you need to be mid-air, which means I need to jump, and then you have to L1. I don't know if I need to press L1 at the exact time or if I need to be holding it. Gosh, this feels like such a... We'll see if we can do this, but we are going to, I think... I'm gonna get my posture broken here. Okay. Dude, this is seriously, there are some serious Nameless King vibes with this, though. I was already kind of thinking about that last time when we had the bell that we were going to be ringing at Senpu Temple. We didn't even need to ring a bell in this case. Now, the question here is going to be, does this actually immediately... Do we immediately We got to go through that whole fight again, don't we? Right? We don't go straight into the lightning phase, correct? So this is, they kind of lure you in. They lure you in a little bit. You're thinking like, oh man, I'm actually pretty strong now, right? I went through that Ashina elite guy. We almost first tried him basically. And then we go through Genichiro and it's like, oh shit, this is the guy that chopped our arm off at the beginning of the game. We're actually, you know, doing some things, and then lightning. Then lightning. Holy shit. Okay, it doesn't, dang, it doesn't prompt, it doesn't jump. It doesn't show that prompt again, which I think, gosh, how am I gonna learn this? You've got to jump and then deflect and then R1 immediately to send it back. How the fuck are we gonna remember to do this? Jesus. All right, I guess we go up here. Let's give it another go. If we can make it through this first section a little more smoothly. Like, the deflect spam is doing kind of amazing. And that Nightjar Slash has so much more range to it than you might think. I need to do the Makiri counter. What the fuck? I thought I was dead. Dude, these arrows. Man, they knock you, even if they don't like completely break your posture, they have this knockback to them. You really need to deflect them. Lucky. That's a sweep. Shit. I'm trying to block that. It's clearly not working. The arrows are getting me every time. Shit. I am not getting a read on the arrows. I am so not getting a read on the arrows. It's like I need to be using the shuriken. I need to be using the shuriken, I guess. I could be using this as well. Maybe that's the answer, is just using shuriken when he goes to the air. Are there any other prosthetic tools that I should be using here? Mist Raven, maybe? Hmm.
まだだ巫女の忍び
Shit. This is going bad. What am I... I guess that time I blocked it. I'm getting a little too aggressive. I'm getting too aggressive because I'm getting impatient. Knowing that there's a whole nother phase now to this fight completely changes. It has changed the psychological aspect of this because I'm like really frustrated that I'm not making as much progress this time as I was the first time around. That was a nice... Jesus Christ. Shit. I'm getting so aggressive here. Maybe I just need to run. Yeah, this is not a good attempt. Ooh, this is gonna be a toughie. I'm going for an attack there when I should still be following the deflect sequence. He doesn't get interrupted. I cannot knock him out of the perilous attack. All right. Yeah, that felt like a bad one from the get-go. I also wasn't using Shadow Rush like I had been. We kind of maybe powered through phase one. Not phase one, but the first death blow of, I guess, phase one. Let's just keep getting reps. I thought I was doing the Mikiri counter. Fuck me. What am I doing there? That was me just doing a Nightjar Slash when I shouldn't have been. And I cannot interrupt that. I am... Fuck. Shit. Too aggressive. Too aggressive. He's also knocking me down. That needs to be a Makiri counter. I was thinking it was a swipe or a slash attack. The panic and the frustration and the impatience. And then the posture break. Gosh dang it. I'm that third swing. Fuck. Okay. Silly hits here. Silly hits. I don't know how to deal with that move. And I'm running away when I should be deflecting. That's the move. I don't know how to block that. I don't know how to block that. And then I'm doing that. I actually knocked him off his guard there. Dude, I hate the fucking arrows. Fuck. I should probably be using Shadow Rush more. Motherfucker, man. It's like, just block. Don't wait for him to do the arrows. Just fucking block that. And then I get aggressive. Overly aggressive. This fight is hard. This fight is tough. I should maybe be using Shadow Rush more. I'm like thinking about saving Shadow Rush for like the next fight. Oh, we finally got some Rot Essence back. Okay, so this is the Info Broker. Man, it does really feel like we get this Rot Essence when we've died to a particular enemy multiple times. I could just be, you know, it could just be circumstance and I'm sort of seeing things that don't really exist. But the Info Broker. Is this the guy that's back at the temple? Makes his living dealing in information, yet cannot remove himself from compassion. It's either Oniyama or it's the guy. I think it's, yeah, that was the guy's name, right? Fujioka, the Info Broker. We only gave it to him. We actually still got Unseen Aid. I don't really need it. Don't really need it. Let's give one more attempt. Let's give one more attempt. Do I want to redo anything before the next attempt? I'm not really dipping into using pellets because it feels like we're still a long way off from getting the victory. I have not been using shuriken. The Nightjar Slash has been okay, but it is getting us caught in a lot of instances. This has been meh, just because it doesn't last long enough. We're starting to get Goken's sugar. It seems like one of these that we could replenish pretty easily. So maybe we throw that on the bar. We'll see here. I don't know what to do against that one. Run away. I'm getting... I cannot go for a follow-up attack right away necessarily. Just need to probably get away from that. Don't dodge so much. Stop dodging. Don't revert to those Dark Souls habits. I want to dodge when he's shooting the arrows. That's what's getting me into dodging. Not close enough sometimes to hit him. It is so cool when we do the the multiple deflect sequences come into play. Okay, that was much smoother. Fuck. Didn't do that much damage, but... I'm going for that Nightjar Slash there. Fuck. Don't go for the Nightjar Slash after he does that. I need to get away from that. It is tough for... I'm not getting a read on that attack at all. It looks a lot like the slash attack or the sweep attack. So I'm going to jump when I should probably just be getting away. He's like reaching back with both of his hands. I'm not blocking. And we're just getting worn down and we have nothing left over for the next phase. Didn't Makiri counter. Let's go. We broke his posture very quickly that time. Okay, we made it into the next phase. Now, can we focus on when he does this lightning? Like, I need to figure out in my brain how I can, like, lightning, see lightning, jump, and then deflect, and then R1. What a... How am I going to piece this together? Holy shit. And then there's that attack. Is that a... Oh, and there's a grab. Jesus Christ. Okay, so he's got like a Makiri counter perilous blow still. He's got a... That's a sweep. Okay, so he's still got like the 3 perilous moves that he did in the first phase. I didn't Makiri counter, apparently. That needs to be a jump. Needs to be a jump. Jump L1 R1. Can I Makiri counter that? I'm not sure. Jesus Christ. So a lot of the moves are the same. Like there's this sequence. I'm gonna get my posture broken. Holy shit, dude. This might be one where I eventually have to just watch the footage back. But the lightning attack in that second phase is happening like a... That time I think I saw it. It looked like it was a slash. It looked like it was part of his sword and he was just slashing downwards with it. Am I really expected to see that and then jump and then L1 and then R1? Is that really a thing that I can do? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? The moves are in some ways the same as the first phase. The perilous attacks actually look very similar, or there is one that's a sweep attack that you have to jump over. There is, I guess, a Makiri counter. He's kind of flying in the air when he thrusts at me, and I'm not sure I can actually Makiri counter it, but I haven't actually gotten a good attempt on that. And then there's one that I guess is a grab as well, and I don't know at all what that looks like. I just, at least in the lead up to it, I saw what it looked like once he actually grabbed me. Dude, there is so much going on. I said before, if I had a guess as to who was going to be the final boss in the game, it would be Genichiro. Maybe that's still the case, but I mean, this is this is kind of, it feels like on par with some of the other final bosses we've faced. Like, holy shit. I knew that this was going to be a challenge as soon as all of a sudden I saw we're fighting Genichiro. You know you're in for it. Shadow Rush is a thing. Switching to Shadow Rush in that lightning phase might be the way to go. We'll see. Let's give it another go here. That's the grab. Oops. Why am I not close enough? When he gets knocked down, I'm never close enough. I thought he was gonna do the sweep. What is that? I don't think I've seen that move at all. Not worth it. Don't go for the Nightjar slash there. Fuck. Fucking arrows, man. The grab. How am I? I don't have a read on this fucking grab. I'm trying to drink, but I'm getting caught on the door here. I'm trying to get to a safe spot to drink. That grab is killing me, though. And then that happens again. He's not going back to that. It's felt like he was in a sweep pattern every time coming out of that sequence. The fucking grab attack, god damn it. That needs to go way smoother. This has to go smoother if we're gonna make it in with the right resources for the last phase. Block the third swing. Oh my god. See, there he's getting back into the sweep. I like this pattern. He doesn't always do the sweep. Shit, I'm not blocking. You lose focus for 1 second. Getting impatient. Shit. Fuck. How am I? I'm still getting up apparently and I'm not blocking. I'm expecting to be blocking when that arrow comes out, and apparently I'm still rolling. Like, this is something I just haven't internalized, is that you don't just get up like in Dark Souls. You have like this delay before you're back into a blocking stance. Now I'm not focusing on the fight. All right. Okay. We gave it a couple good goes, and this is part of the process of you've got to download some information, get some reps in against the most difficult boss in the game to this point so far. Definitely the most challenge that we have faced, and we have other avenues of exploration open to us, but this feels like the place that we're supposed to be. This feels like what we want to be working on, and it's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get the moves down. I'm also at the end of a play session, and the focus, you start losing it. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this installment of Sekiro. As it always hurts a little bit to end on a sour note, but you always have to keep in context that this is a process in a difficult game, especially the level of difficulty that we are seeing, where I feel we're still early on here, right? We're only in, like, what, the second zone of the game? You could probably, maybe Hirata Estate could be considered. It's a non-linear game progression, so that's beside the point. I will just note one thing that I have noted off camera, and I just haven't remembered to talk about it, because you get in the flow of recording. There is this option here, which I had not seen until just recently, with the triangle button, open the antique map. There's this cool little map that we can look at here that gives us an overall picture of all the places we've been and kind of where they sit, I guess, in relation to each other. And it's more filled in than the last time I looked at it because we have added both Mount Congo and Sunken Valley to our picture here. And that's a cool... There's also Harada Estate over there in flames. There's not much else I don't think I can like move around this, but it gives a nice little flavor to seeing where you are in terms of the overall progression. I suppose there could be if I use my mouse here, there could be a zone down here. Maybe there's another zone up here or here-ish. Some other parts of the map here that may still be yet, or that are yet to be revealed. But holy shit. We've done some good exploration, though, in the castle. We've gotten Black Hat Badger, another vendor added to our crew, and we've unlocked unlimited gunpowder and scrap iron, I think, from Oniyama, which is great. So lots of cool things, and of course we have found the fight. The rematch with Genichiro, which I thought was going to come much later, but it is here now, and boy, oh boy, is it a rematch. Just getting through the first phase alone. Getting to that lightning phase and realizing, like, as soon as that cutscene started to play, I was like, oh no, this is not over, is it? This is not over. Of course, that felt too easy. But now we're also having reps where we're struggling to get back there. I maybe should be using Shadow Rush more. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here. I will continue to think. I don't want to let this go, right? There's this stubborn aspect of me that wants to keep fighting this guy and get the victory, but that will be for next time. Thank you all very much for joining me. As I go back to the dojo here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a little bit of a peaceful repose as we try to recoup and regenerate for next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.